Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 67th Annual Alumni Awards Gala. It's so nice to be here with all of you this evening. My name is Mike Pade, class of '89, and I'm the AVP for Alumni Relations here at the University of Houston. Thank you for being here this evening. I hope you enjoyed our pre-party and had a chance to check out the silent auction. Enjoy a cocktail on the patio or visit with friends. It's now time to start the evening. How about a round of applause for our Mariachi Pumas for leading us in here this evening? You will get to hear more from them this evening. Now it's time to unveil the reason we're here tonight, to celebrate the honorees for 2022. I can't help but feel a great source of pride in our alma mater when we announce this new class of inductees each year. It's inspiring to see what our fellow Cougars have accomplished since they graduated. A list of accolades our class of 22 has racked up is quite impressive. Let's see, we have a Super Bowl champion, an Academy Award winner, a NASA astronaut, an EVP of a Fortune 500 company, CEOs and presidents, movies and movie stars, news anchors, and state representatives. And that's just in this year's class. Needless to say, I'm extremely proud to introduce to you all of tonight's honorees. So let's get started. Please help me welcome our honorees as they are escorted by a member of our Alumni Association Board of Directors. And they'll be coming right down this aisle right over here. Please welcome Representative Garnett Coleman, this year's Chairs Award honoree, escorted by Katie Caldwell. Our rising star, Maya Moreno, escorted by Alex Obregon. Next up, the Billy Schneider Outstanding Volunteer recipients for this year, Leslie and Philip Schultz, escorted by Trent Perez and Judy Chong. Our Distinguished Service honoree, Steve Goodman, escorted by Kelly Coleman. And lastly, our Distinguished Alumni Award honorees. Unfortunately, two of our honorees could not be here this evening. Elizabeth Killinger and Brent Spiner are unable to join us tonight, so please give them a round of applause. You'll hear from them later in our video. And now the remaining Distinguished Alumni honorees this evening. Please welcome Alois Blackwell, escorted by Kathy Frank. Karen Dufilo, escorted tonight by James Hong. Bonnie Dunbar, escorted by Mr. Wayne Luckett. Dave Smalley, escorted by Agnes DeFranco. And Mr. Steve Stevens, escorted by Drew De Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your 2022 Alumni Award honorees?
Good evening. I'm Drew De Silva, and I serve as president of the U of H Alumni Association Foundation Board. I'm honored to have the opportunity to welcome you all here tonight to recognize our deserving honorees. It is wonderful to be with all of you this evening. I couldn't be happier to be in your company, as this is my favorite event all year. It is always a delight to stop and recognize our alumni and friends who dedicate their talents and service to U of H and the community. You will see that each one of our deserving honorees tonight has stepped up to the plate and has truly risen to the occasion. I would like to thank our Gala Awards Chair, Wayne Luckett, as well as my fellow board members for their leadership and dedication. We'd like to give a huge thanks to Mike Pade and the amazing Alumni Relations team for helping organize tonight's event, and to the sponsors for their great support. I would also like to thank our university leadership, faculty and staff, alumni, and our future alumni who are here with us tonight. As you connect with friends tonight, don't forget to check out the exciting items in the silent auction. Thank you and congratulations to all of our distinguished honorees here tonight, past and present. Go Cougs. And with that, I'm pleased to introduce the president of our great university, Dr. Renu Couture.
Well, good evening, everyone. We're a little bit tight here, but then that's what we are. We are a tight-knit family here of Cougars, right? So I'm so honored and so privileged to be here today because we are honoring a fabulous group of Cougars here tonight. Among those who are being honored, we have former astronaut, we have Academy and Emmy award-winning producer, we have a sports titan, we have a rising journalist, we have CEOs and presidents, and of course, we have our representative who have represented us so ably in Austin for so many years, without whom we could not have done anything, Representative Garnet Coleman today. Thank you. On behalf of your 47,000 students, your nearly 300,000 alumni, Board of Regents, the faculty, staff, I'd like to welcome you all tonight here. It's a very special event. Cougars are on a great trajectory. We have a great momentum. Great things are happening. There are so many initiatives. But I want to talk to you about a couple of those tonight. Of course, we have a good name. We have over 35,000 applications for freshmen. And we have only 5,600 seats, freshman seats. So we have plenty of interest in the university. Our challenge right now is to make sure that those students who entered the university during the pandemic, when they didn't get time to assimilate, didn't get time to be here, actually do come back. They seem to be taking it a little easy, thinking, okay, I can skip a semester or I can enroll for a few less hours. So we're working very hard to make sure that we can keep their interest alive and give them the experience that they came here to begin with. But there are two initiatives that you would really enjoy listening to. One of them, this is all about social responsibilities. There are two great challenges the society is facing. One of them is healthcare, as we all know, and second one is energy transition. That's critically important for Houston. University of Houston has taken lead in both of those. So let's talk about our College of Medicine itself that started with the mission of social responsibility. We have just enrolled our third class of 60 students. So we have 30, and this is third class of 60 students now. The College of Medicine has started 2 clinics for low-income people, one in the southwest side, another one is on campus, and one of those actually is based for where there's no insurance. It's a set price monthly, no questions asked, no insurance to be billed, so that even those who feel afraid because they may be undocumented, they can still come there and get the proper health care. That's the kind of thing we should be doing. College of Nursing has also started a clinic in the Texas Medical Center, again with the same mission of being able to serve those who have no other access to health care. Recently, we have launched a population health initiative. When we went to the legislature and we said we would like to have a College of Medicine in the University of Houston, we promised that it is going to be so that we can take a very different approach, which meant we wanted to put the medical school within the University of Houston, not as a separate agency, so we can connect all different disciplines and find solutions that require interdisciplinary solutions, because problems are not contained in disciplinary boundaries. So now with the population health, we are launching this very integrated approach where all of different disciplines come together along with College of Medicine to solve the problems that don't actually lead you to even hospitals to begin with, because 70% of our healthcare is outside of hospitals and clinics and doctors. It depends on what we do with lifestyle choices that we make, the kinds of environment we live, the kind of access we have to things, and this is where the Population Health Initiative is helping us. So we recently launched that. In terms of our energy transition, very recently we launched a $50 million initiative thanks to the initial gift from Shell of $10 million. What we are trying to do is make sure that Houston remains the leader in energy transition. It's about sustainability, it's about carbon management, it's about hydrogen, and it's about circular plastics. And we are lucky to have so many of executives from energy industry here with us. Not tonight, I don't mean tonight also we have some, but I mean with the University of Houston to lead us into this energy transition. With all of this, I hope the University of Houston can continue to be relevant and to do more than what just any university does. We recently launched our strategic plan, and our goal is to be top 50 public universities in the country, and that's it, top 50. Can we get there? Absolutely, we are going to get there. We were 125 when about a decade ago, 125. We are 87 now. When institutions don't even move 5 spots, it's very difficult to move. We have moved from 125 to 87. Now count the numbers of spots that we have moved. Now going from 87 to 50 is just about the same distance. If we could do that, we can do this. But one thing is clear, we can't do it alone. We of course need you all, but we'll also need the legislature. And I know we have some representatives here, or great, wonderful leaders are here tonight because they wanted to honor Garnet Coleman, but they also wanted to be here among Cougars. And I'm specifically saying that we are going to be coming out next session with our plan, with the top 50. How is it that together with the alumni, with the students, the faculty, with the legislature, state's investment, how we can get there? Why is it important? Think about it this way. We could probably get to 75 just by doing what we are doing, but we can't go beyond that. But even if we hit 75, we are where LSU is right now. Just so that you know where we are headed. You know, just it's good to keep eyes on it. And I don't think we should ever dream small. We should dream big. I've always said that being in Houston, being who we are, our goal is to make sure that we can prove it to the world that diversity and excellence are not mutually exclusive categories, that we can do it together, we'll do it right here in Houston. We are doing it right here in Houston. Now, before I leave here, I want to say, are you all excited about joining the Big 12? Because that's coming. What a fabulous, great season we had in basketball. I mean, this is something to think about. I mean, this is amazing because when we had 2 of the best players got hurt, Tremont Mark and Sasser, even I'm a very optimistic person. Even I said the season is over. We aren't going to go anywhere this time. That's because our game was shooting game, but look at what Coach Sampson did. He completely changed the strategy. He converted it into a place strategy. And it was an amazing play. I mean, this team that nobody thought would go this far went all the way up to Elite Eight. We should have been in Final Four too. We should have been in there. If only that night just wasn't our night. But we're coming back next year, coming back stronger. Our football did superbly well. We already had a second round draft and the third round draft. We had 2 Cougars already in. I mean, this is pretty special here for Cougars. We have to get ready. We have to get ready for Big 12 because we are not joining Big 12 just to play there. We are joining to win it all. And that's why we need to start preparing. You will see the beautiful buildings coming up, the College of Medicine, the brand new 130,000 square feet building in the Life Science Complex. We will start putting, getting people there in June. And then we'll have grand opening sometime. The Law Center building, which it was a monumental work by our alumni, by our legislature to get that funding when no other university got funding. So kudos. That building will be opening this summer as well. Hilton's second tower is opening as well this time. You see probably all that construction. We'll be doing few more constructions we are starting. One of them will be an innovation and enterprise building that's going to come right in the center of the campus, in the core area. We'll have a building, new building in Sugarland, on our Sugarland campus that will be for College of Technology. And then we'll have a medical research building that will be in Texas Medical Center. So all those things are coming, but also coming something which you ought to start thinking about in 5 years, in just 5 years, and that is University's centennial celebration will be 100 years old in 27. Moment of great pride. We have a plans how we want to physically transform the campus, how we want to academically elevate the university. We have all those plans, but nothing can be done without our wonderful alumni. Because I can only go there and talk about and tell the stories, but whose stories would I tell? I tell your stories. Your success is what has been driving this university. You are the ones who has made the difference so far. You are responsible for getting College of Medicine. You're responsible for getting us to where we are academically, the Tier 1. You are responsible for our $1.28 billion campaign completion. You are responsible for going to Big 12. And now it's time that we should stick together, use this momentum that we have. Not very many universities are fortunate enough to be in this kind of momentum that the University of Houston is. Let's seize on the moment. Let's continue building it forward. Let's hit the next milestone, and that is to be top 50 public universities in the country, because Houston deserves nothing less. Your place deserves nothing less. I'm with you. I'm very fortunate to be a member of your family. 14 and a half years, very blessed time. Thank you all so very much. Have fun night tonight.
Uh-oh, hold on.
I forgot. I'm not leaving it here. I just want to tell you something. Is just a little personal something. As you are outside in the auction hall, there are 2 pieces there from me, from my paintbrush, my paintings. And I just want to tell you how it all started, because it's kind of cool. Simply, I'm not an artist. So first of all, if anybody's bidding on those, just know I'm not an artist. It's just my hobby. And what happened is, when everything shut down in March of 2020, in April, it was just too much of Zoom meetings. I'm getting tired of just looking at the screen. I needed a little break, so I ordered my first pieces of canvas, brushes, and 6 tubes of acrylic paint on Amazon, because that's the only thing that was open at that time in April, right? So since then, I have been just using it as a color therapy, and these are all cougars there, so they might be your medium, they might be my medium, but go and bid on them so that you can make a student's dream come true. Thank you all very much.